¿Qué tal, amigas y amigos de Trail Running Review? Estamos aquí con uno de los que dicen que será favorito. Por primera vez viene a Zegama, pero yo lo he visto correr varias veces y es un tío muy rápido. Francesco Puppi, how are you today?
I'm good, thanks you. Thanks for having me.
So first time here in Zegama, I'm guessing you're excited.
Yeah, I'm super excited. I'm just grateful to be here after, a difficult winter where I had a lot of injuries and several problems. I broke an elbow, I had 2 surgeries. So it was very complicated, and things have finally gotten better basically in April. So I've done very little training, very little running this year, but I'm really grateful and happy to be finally healthy and lining up with the best guys.
Bueno, muy contento de estar aquí por primera vez. Nos dice que ha sido un invierno difícil para él, se ha roto varias cosas, entre ellos pues el codo, y que ha empezado a entrenar a partir de abril. Así que, bueno, viene con poco entrenamiento, pero que muy contento de estar aquí con infinidad de atletas de alta gama, de alto nivel. Francesco, so you're really fast, like you do like road running races and stuff like that. Do you think this kind of course, maybe a little more technical, is good for your kind of racing?
Yeah, so I haven't checked the most technical part, but overall, I think is a pretty small part. In the whole course, so there is room for everyone. Of course, I will play my cards in the faster parts where it's more runnable, when it's faster, when you can climb strong, but it's not too technical. And I will play on the defense in the upper part in the Aizkorri, where I think the people who are more used to technical stuff, skyrunning guys, are better than me. But overall, I think it's a race that can suit me, and just an example, last year in El Hierro, the Golden Trail Series final, it wasn't a course that was designed for me, but I ended up winning that race, so you never know what's going to happen, and that's the beauty of our sport, I think.
Bueno, Francesco, que nos dice que es un atleta que es muy corredor, un corredor muy rápido, terrenos rápidos y recorridos rápidos es donde quizá parece que le va mejor, pero nos dice que la parte técnica aquí en Zegama la verdad es que no es mucho en cuanto a distancias, más bien corta, hay trozos muy rápidos también, y que en el Hierro el año pasado, una carrera que dice que no le iba del todo bien a nivel de características, pudo ganar, y entonces pues que se adapta bastante bien, que jugará sus cartas, sobre todo defendiéndose en sus tramos pues más correderos, que obviamente es donde puede sacar más ventaja. So Francesco, you're using the new Zegama from Nike. And well, you're wearing them right now, so we'll show a picture with our audience. How did they work?
Yeah, I've been testing them a little bit. I'm really happy that Nike has designed a new shoe for Zegama and for these type of courses like marathon, 50K type of races. I haven't had time to really test them a lot, but the feeling is very good and I'm comfortable enough to wear them in the race. I think that Zoom X is a great foam. It's super comfortable. The grip has improved compared to other models of Nike shoes. So yeah, I'm happy, and I think they'll do well on this type of course, especially if it's not wet like it's supposed to be. And just a note, people kind of get obsessed about the gear, but I think if you're fit, you can just run fast in any type of shoes. So my focus is just on the race and enjoy it and give my best.
Bueno, está usando las nuevas Zegama, no las podéis ver, mostraremos unas fotos para que la veáis. Nos dice que muy bien para este tipo de distancias hasta 50 kilómetros y que cree que para Zegama, sobre todo si está seco, funcionarán bien. Zoom X en la media suela, muy confortable, muy cómodo, yo creo que también bastante dinámico, reactivo, y han cambiado el compuesto de la suela según Francesco, aumentando la adherencia y el agarre. Tendremos que probarlo a ver cómo funcionan, pero sí que tienen muy buena pinta, además tienen pinta de perfil alto, muy cómodas, así que veremos cómo funciona. Francesco, so we're like doing a bet with our audience, with the favorites, and give me 3 names, like 3 men names for like the first podium. Can be yourself if you want, and for the women's field.
Yeah. So it's actually very difficult, but I think in the men's race, Killian is obviously something more than all the others. Of course, he said that his training has been going well, so when he shows up that he's fit, it's practically impossible to beat him. So after his 9 wins, he's probably going for a 10th. maybe I wouldn't underestimate Davide Magnini.
Yeah.
Because maybe a lot of people didn't put in among the favorites, but I think he's coming from a very good winter in ski mountaineering. He's not been running a lot, but usually the Skimo guys do very well at the beginning of the season, so I would not underestimate him. And for the third, honestly, I don't know. There is so many good guys. There is such a great level. It could be Jan Margarit. It could be Fred Tranchon, Nadir Maguet. Just a lot of people. I wouldn't necessarily put myself on the podium because I actually don't know about the distance. For sure, my fitness is growing, so of course I'll try my best, and I'm pretty confident that I can do well. But in the end, I don't know. And for the women, of course, Nienke Brinkmans is my teammate with Nike. She showed a huge potential last year, and after her road marathon time, 2:22 is probably like a little ahead of everyone in terms of fitness. But you have to translate that into a race like this that is not so easy, So it will be interesting to see how she does with Maud. That is always a very, very strong, very consistent athlete. And it's also interesting to see how Courtney, the Walter, and Emily Forsberg, who are more from the ultra scene, and they're coming, in a race that they're not super comfortable with. So it will be interesting. And Sarah Alonso and a lot of other good athletes.
Bueno, muchos atletas para elegir. La verdad es que está plegado de buenos atletas. Es difícil escoger, pero nos dice que en la parte de hombres, dentro de los favoritos, cree que Kilian quizás está un peldaño por encima, y además dice que está fuerte, él mismo lo dice, que en un segundo peldaño a lo mejor estaría David de Maggini o otros corredores como Jean Margarit, por ejemplo, o Nadir Maguet, etcétera, otros corredores que pueden dar ahí buen espectáculo en estas terceras o top 10. Luego también está obviamente Francesco, que intentará dar su mejor versión. Y luego en las chicas estará muy interesante ver qué puede hacer Nienke, su compañera de equipo, que viene de hacer 2 horas 22 en maratón, que parece que está muy fuerte. Maude, que también viene del equipo Salomon, obviamente haciendo un espectáculo el año pasado, etcétera. Y luego pues habrá muchos corredores como Emily, como Courtney, donde vienen a larga distancia en un maratón. Veremos lo que pueden hacer, Sara Alonso, etcétera, etcétera. Así que, oye, habrá buen espectáculo seguro. Francesco, thank you so much, and best of luck on Sunday.
Yeah, rock on.